the sold-out and noisy new Chase Center in San Francisco. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the Golden State Warriors. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment.
Who's watching here?
Now here's Curry, and that one drops for him. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Curry, good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. No good on the three. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively. But for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Porter with it. Barton outside. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
Off-season work and shooting the basketball paying off for Barton there. This guy you have to keep your eye on if he gets the ball around the arc.
Inside. Back to Gordon. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Jokic and body control. Hey, years ago, we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Curry. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the playmaking.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Thompson for the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Now Gordon. Jokic trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
And Jokic drops them both.
And Jokic carrying that standard for a superstar big man. For your money, though, Bones, is he the best true center in the game?
I don't think he's a true center in the sense, GA, that you can't really go down to the post and have him create his own offense by scoring the basketball. Of course, he's going to create plays for his teammates. I still think AD holds that title right now.
Thompson in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. They double him with Green.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
And the Nuggets making a change here. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Here's Millsap following the basket by Stephen Curry. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Wiggins. The 17-footer. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Denver in the lead. Here's Gordon. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. So it's the Warriors now. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display, his ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Here's Gordon. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside, Green. Millsap has the open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's Millsap's bread and butter there. Good mid-range shooter, and his shooting form on point.
Here's Curry. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Played him over Zach Randolph for some time. He's a guy that just keeps working and has found a niche now as his three-point shot has found more consistency in the NBA.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Barton right side. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Thompson left side. Pass to Pascal. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Pascal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside, Green. Porter with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One thing about Porter Jr. you talk about is consistency, and that is just not on the floor. It's about his health and availability to his team so he can show off the multi-talented game he does have.
Warriors leading by 4. Oubre outside. Back to Bazemore. Barton with some nice D.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Puts it up from 17. Millsap misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oubre for three. Nice D from Porter. Count that bucket.
Well, you overreact to Paul Millsap. Good job of him staying patient and then finding one of his open teammates.
Here's what a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Murray, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Deep 2 from Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
To the inside. Jokic. Nice move.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
19 seconds left from the first half of basketball.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Kevon Looney, a guy who's going to carve out a very nice career in the NBA. Remember, his rookie season just played 5 games due to that severe hip injury that he was suffering from. Once he's gotten healthy, he's shown that he can be a major contributor to any team.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on the Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. Pass to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Fades back. Jokic, no good.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Outside Gordon. Back to Barton. Pass to Porter. Here's Gordon. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Curry. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Outside Gordon. Outside Porter. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Porter's got 5 now.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Murray. Back to Barton. At the top of the key, Gordon. Clock at 6. Great tee that time from Green. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Thompson from long range. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Just 3 to shoot. Morris with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Bazemore with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Pascal. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pascal's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oubre on the wing. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rivers. Pass to Morris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Rivers. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Curry. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
Free throw good by Curry.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
to the paint. 6 to shoot. A jump hook.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude, he plays with force, and his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Now, here's Jokic. Outside for Millsap. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Here's Curry with the three. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.